The root of jealousy and hate. The man them on YouTube say, and they got a point to some degree. Every man walking the face of the earth is in a competition with the next man. Every pound that you want is wanted by the next man. Every gyal that you want is wanted by the next man. Every Ferrari that you dream about is wanted by the next man. Every big mansion that you wish to live in one day is wanted by the next man. I hear what they're saying, but hear what I'm saying, fam. The only competition is yourself, you know. Don't watch what the next man's got. Only compete with yourself. Always try to be the best version of your Ras Clark self, fam. You could have a youth in school. He sits a maths exam and he gets a B. And all the other pupils them in his class, they get C's and D's. You would think that he would be happy that he's the best in his class, innit? But really and truly, he has not done his best. If he gets a B and everyone else gets a C and a D, yeah? He has not done his best if really and truly he's an A student. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, fam? Yeah, you're the smartest in your class. You got the highest in your class. But did you do the best that you could Ras Clark do, fam? Me personally, I've surpassed all of the people them around me. I'm not slowing down, you know. I'm not stopping. I'm not thinking to myself, whoa, I've got 3 properties and that. The people them around me ain't even got 1, let alone 2, 3. I can sit down and relax for 15 years. Yeah. Ha, ha, ha. I can sit on my soapbox and think, well, boy, I can sit down for 15 years and none of these lot is going to compete with man. None of these lot is going to catch up to man. I'm in a race with my Ras Clark self. I don't care what the people them around me has got from what they ain't got. When you're always focused on what the next man's got from what the next man ain't got, from what you've got from when you ain't got, you lose focus on what's in Ras Clark important, fam. You're worried about what BMW from what Mercedes your brethren's got from what he ain't got. And you're thinking, oh, I've got a little Skoda or Honda like, man. Oh, I need to get this car to compete. What, blood? Okay, so your brethren's driving a better car than you. So you want to upgrade. But what you're going to do is you're going to start spending unnecessary money, spending an extra £500 a month just to keep up with your brethren, just to keep up with the Ras Clark Joneses, fam. Released a video not too long ago called I Refuse to Pay £500 a month on leasing a car. And I'm talking about people were in these mad tariffs, these mad terms, blood. 48 months, £500 a month for a car. That's 24 grand over a 4-year period, blood. There's certain man right now, literally just buying or leasing that car, taking that car out on finance for £500 a month just to keep up with his brethren. Because he don't want to feel like he's left behind and that. That's why people hate people. That's why people are jealous of a next man's success, blood. Because they're watching what a next man's got. So they automatically feel inadequate. You need to think about your own timeline and are you doing the best that you can Ras Clark do, fam? Don't watch a next man, blood. I've had it before. I remember I was at one construction site at Alexandra Palace. And there was one, I was going to say brother, not black. But anyway, there's one brother. Cool you. It's cool. He was the first electrician on the job. And when he signed up with the agency, he agreed to work for £24 per hour, yeah? Cool. So he's there. He agreed to work for £24 per hour. Cool. Then obviously later on to in the job, man them start coming like me and we agreed with the agency for them to pay us £25.50 per hour. And we're doing like mad hours in the day, like 12 hours and that. And let's say every week, because agency workers, they get paid on a weekly basis. Let's say at the end of the week, I will turn over, I don't know, 1,300. He only get paid like 1,100. My man had a serious issue and a serious problem with it, you know, to the point where me and him was talking in a room, this guy was complaining so much. He had such an issue with it. It was upsetting him so much. The brother had basically the man had tears in his eyes, you know. I wanted to fucking slap him, you know. The problem is he's watching other man. But the maddest thing is as well, he's watching other man. He's complaining about, oh, other man are getting paid more than me. He was there in the beginning. Us man came in. Yeah, we're getting paid more than him. But we ended up getting, I don't want to say fired. We got laid off and that. And this guy was the last man standing on the job, doing mad overtime. So obviously after so we work from 8 to 8. Then afterwards, we get paid double pay and that. I'm seeing pictures in a WhatsApp group that I'm still in after I got laid off and that. He's all working till 1 in the morning. Hanging around, drinking tea and that. getting paid some mad money, blood. Getting paid what? I don't know, £48 per hour. And he's just there on the site because they needing him for extra hours and that. This is what happens when you're watching next man, blood. You start to get jealous and that, and you lose sight of what's in Rascal Portland, blood. At the end of the day, that's what you signed up for. If you signed up for £24 per hour, as long as you get paid your £24 per hour, don't worry about the next man that's on £25.50 an hour. Maybe they just got him in there because they needed some extra bodies. But you know what? When push comes to shove, he's out. And that's what happened. They were behind on work. They got in a lot of people. Yeah, we was getting paid more than him and that for a short period of time. But then we end up getting laid off. And then he's there working from 8 till 12, 8 till 1 in the morning and that, getting paid £48 per hour, and he's doing fuck all, blood. He's the last man standing. So yeah, we got paid more than him, but you know what? We're the ones that are going to be unemployed for a couple of weeks and that, because sometimes you can't just walk in and out of jobs. You can, but sometimes if you're particular with where you want to work and that, then you're going to be, you know, you could be unemployed for 2 weeks and that. It's nothing though, innit? But still, man, they need to stop watching other people. And the gyal as well. Gyal are the same. I spoke with the gyal talking about, oh, agency workers are coming in and they're getting paid more than us and that. Forget them, man. As long as you're getting paid what you signed up for, don't worry about the next man. Obviously, we always want equality in that, but certain times, but you just need to just focus on what you're doing, man. Stop watching other people. There's YouTubers out here. Let's say, for example, RIP Kevin Samuels, the GOAT. He was on YouTube before AMS. AMS came when, I don't know, Kevin Samuels was like a year and a half, 2 years old. Surpassed him. And I thought, rah, like, you get me? Because I didn't even really know, I didn't know about Kevin Samuels until I knew about AMS. But I remember seeing Kevin Samuels when I was watching AMS, like in the beginning stages and that. And Kevin Samuels had been on for about 2 years before AMS. AMS passed him and that, got all 300, 400, 500,000 subscribers and that. And then next thing you know, Kevin Samuels dropped that bomb, blood. Average at best. And the fucking views and subscription rates went up through the roof. Next thing you know, he surpassed AMS, blood. Imagine if he thought to himself, ah, fuck, man, I've been on YouTube for 2 years. I only got 10,000 subscribers. This one brother's come, got 100,000 subscribers within the first year. And you know what, fuck it, I'm going to give up. If a man thought like that, if a man, see what I mean? If you think a certain way, you're watching other man, you're going to want to give up because you're jealous, blood. He would have gave up. He would have thought to himself, ah, I've been here grinding for a year, 2 years, whatever, and I've only got 10,000 subscribers. This guy's come for a year and he surpassed me within the first couple of months. The first year he's got 100,000. I've been on here for 2 years. I only got 10,000. Let me just give up. It's long. It's dead. Nah, fam, you can't think like that, blood. I've seen other YouTubers make diss videos and they're calling out other YouTubers for copying their content and that, blood. If man are copying your content, it's not such a bad problem to have, you know. Don't be worried about the man them that's copying your content. Be worried about the man them that's not copying your content. You understand what I'm trying to say, fam? It's a good thing if man want to teeth your ideas, blood. If man are copying your flow, the way you talk and that. Well, I don't watch no one, fam. I don't business, but yeah, that's what a man's got. I don't care, innit? I don't care, man. I'm just doing my thing, bro. I'm not watching what the next man's got. Because like I said, if I was worried and fixated on what the next person's got, with the people that are around me, well, I passed everyone. So am I supposed to just sit down? No, man's passed everyone and I'm speeding up. I ain't relaxing. Same like with my channel. I've got videos booked up until May, you know. I'm still making videos. Sorry, May next year. Yeah, May 2024, not 2023, May 2024. I got videos booked up until then. And I ain't slowing down, fam. Man, still knocking out a video every other day and that. Yeah, might do 4 videos in a day. Just depends. This week, it's Sunday today, this week I think I only made, well, not only, but I made about 5 videos and that. But I done the last 3 videos on Friday. So Monday to Friday, Monday to Thursday, I didn't even make no videos and that. One of the videos was when times are hard, work hard, and when times are good, work even harder. Basically, don't stop working. Yeah? Don't start relaxing there. Don't think, oh yeah, man, I've passed everyone. Let me relax. Nah, fam. Keep it pushing, fam. Keep it pushing, man. But blood, man, them, stop competing with other man in it, yeah. Just, if you want to be better than everyone else, yeah, do you know what you do? Just be the best version of yourself. Most people, if you want to outcompete people, just be the best version of yourself. Most people are not doing that. Most people never even heard the term, be the best version of your ass clout self. That's it, man. Like I said before, I think it was one of the other previous videos and that, there's man that have got a Mercedes on my road, there's an 09 plate, and the next brother's got a 2010 just to show him that he's got a newer car than him because he don't like him. So you're going to really pull out money and spend money. That's what I'm saying. This is black people. I mean, it's not just black people. White people will do that. There's somewhere, some area the white people doing it as well. But some people are so stupid, blood. You're really going to pull out money and spend money on a particular car just to show your rival neighbor that your car is 1 year newer than his. Who gives a shit? You know, you got neighbors right now who are doing up their back garden just to outdo their neighbor, blood. It's fucking dumb, man. It's so small-minded. I know, man, that drip, get me up. That's his thing, fam. I ain't gonna start dripping in that just to fit in, fam. I don't care, blood. I do what I want, yeah? I do what I feel like I want to do, innit? I'm not gonna upgrade my car because this person, that... Everyone I know around me has got a better car than me. My girl's got a better car than me. All my brethren have got better cars than me. I don't care. I don't care. I got more income than them coming in. But you know what? It ain't no competition between me and them. It's about me trying to get as much money as I can. And it's about me trying to retire as early as I can. So, I mean, easily I should be able to retire by the age of 40. The way I'm going with my plans and that, should be able to retire by the age of 40. You never know. It could be a lot sooner than that. As long as I'm at a stage where man's got like 4 or 5 grand expendable cash every month, get me, from my properties and that, I could retire on that. But even when I'm at a stage to retire, I ain't gonna retire, if you get what I'm trying to say. I'm not necessarily gonna work, but I ain't gonna be, I don't need to go and have a full-time job and that. So yeah, man, the moral of the story is, blood, yeah, to some degree we are in competition with every other man. As man, then we are in competition with that brother, innit, yeah, for that pound, that gal, that car, whatever, innit. At the end of the day, the real competition is yourself. If you're constantly, every day competing with yourself, what is competing with yourself? Pushing yourself to the limit. Figure to yourself, do you know what, yeah? The days you don't feel like going running, I'm going to go running because Jay would have went running. Yeah, these are the mind games that you have to have with yourself, you know. Imagine if I don't feel like going running one particular day. Say like running day is tomorrow and I don't feel like running. I could say to myself, well, you know the real Jay would have went running, you know. So you're a pussy, blood. You have to gas yourself up, blood. You have to talk to yourself up. You have to be your own coach in life. You can't rely on no one else to coach you. As a man, if you're sitting in your yard and you are failing, you are a bum. No one is going to come and knock on your door and say, come, blood, look, man, let's do this, let's do that. And if they do, if man are, you get me, nice enough to, you get me, come knock on your door and drag you out your yard, they're not going to do that every day, fam. They do that 1, 2, 3 times and they think, oh, fuck this guy, man. Why am I forcing him to make something of himself, blood? You got to want to make something of yourself. You got to want to invest in yourself. People will invest in you. I don't know anyone who's millionaire like that. But you know what? If I got around man, imagine I met 5 new men and they invited me into their circle and they all sitting on 20 million and that. They would invest in me, you know. They might not, hey, drop me $1 million. But you know what? They could see this guy's a hard worker. This guy's a hard grinder. This guy's got a fucking plan, you know. He's not just coasting through life, allowing the wind to blow him from pillar to post and that. He's actually got drive and ambition. He's got blind. He knows where he's going and that. You know what? We're not even going to give him $1 million and say, yeah, invest in these properties. You know what we're going to do? We're going to buy the properties. Yo, Jay, we want you to fix them up. And then when we sell them, we'll give you a cut. But it's going to be worth your while. And it's not like I'm going to be working like a slave labor or whatever. And you do that a couple of times. You flip a few properties in that. Bam. You've made an extra 300 grand now. Now you got money to flip properly and that. I just see the police They're always pulling up on my estate. I'm on my mum's estate right now. You never know, they might want to hop out and fucking, they get me stop search, man, innit? And then I'm gonna have to show the world how to conduct themselves when getting stop and search by the police as a Ras Clark black man. But yeah, if I was invited into a circle of millionaires and that, they would want to invest in, man, because they know man's not a fool. Man's going places and that. Man's got a Ras Clark plan, blood. But that's it, man. The only competition is yourself. Don't compete with no other man. Just compete with yourself. Use the people them around you as a reference point, if you like. Think to yourself, like, you know you're doing well if the people them around you ain't got as much as you. And you know you're not doing well when, you know, the people around you has got way more than you and you feel like you're playing catch up and that. Yeah, just use them as a reference point, like a little marker and that, to just, you know, say, oh, whether you're doing okay or not. But other than that, stop watching what the next man's got, because you don't know how the next man acquired what he got. Think about it this way. If you met a guy and he said, yeah, he's a multi-millionaire, he's got this Ferrari, he's got 10 properties and that, he's got this yacht, and you started flexing with him and that, you was rolling with him for a few months, and then he told you, oh, do you know the reason why I've got this yacht, this Ferrari, I'm a multi-millionaire and I've got all these properties and that? Do you know why? It's because my dad is a billionaire and he gave me all the money in that, and I just bought this stuff. You lose a bit of respect for him, so you don't know how people acquire their things, blood. There's certain man right now living in a 600 grand property. Congratulations, blood. But did you know that he's going hard with his gal? He needs to be on his best behavior, fam. If he shots that property, because there's certain people like in London, they'll be living in a 600 grand property and that, but they've taken out their help to buy loan and that, or whatever in it. So if he was to shot that property, they might get like 400 grand or whatever, yeah, between the gal and him. So they have to split it, 200 grand each. You think you can buy a flat and remain in London with 200 grand? Yeah, maybe if it's a fucking bomb site with no kitchen and no roof. So then a man can't live the same lifestyle. A man can't live in London no more. Man has to go to fucking shitty Northampton, blood. So don't watch what this person's got from what that person ain't got. Because I've had people say to me, oh, you know, this person lives in a brand new house and that. And I just think to myself, I ain't even going to say nothing, innit? But I know my man's just living with his gal. Yeah, he's on a mortgage, half and that. But he's living with his gal and that. If he has to get rid of the property and shut the property and that, then where's he going to be living? Is he going to be living in the Mercedes that he's got? Anyway, man, that's it. The police then bust out. I was just kind of dragging on that video. I thought they was going to try and stop me, innit? I was just going to, you get me, use this opportunity to show the world how to, you get me, conduct yourself when you're getting stopped by the police. Because that woman there that I done that reaction video to, the black MP, she did not know how to conduct herself when dealing with the police, man. Anyway, that's it. 18 minutes of Ras Clark gems and knowledge. Stay wise. Done now.